Hi guys, welcome to this video. Today I'll be showing you one of the ways that I make money for free online, which is on a site called Redbubble, and I'm showing you guys my earnings with proof for the first 3 weeks selling on this platform. Now, as long as you have an internet connection, anyone can get started with this in a few minutes, and it's a great source of passive income. I did not spend a single penny making this money, and you don't need to either unless you really want to. Before I show you the actual earnings, please could you hit the like and subscribe button, that would be fantastic. I am selling and making money on a bunch of other websites as well, and I plan to make videos about those, as well as more Redbubble videos and useful strategies in the future. So turn on your notifications if you'd like to be alerted about those. My Instagram and Twitter, if you like as well, just putting that out there, and there'll be timestamps in the description box if you want to skip through the video, as well as a lot of free helpful resources that I use, which I'll show you at the end of the video, so keep watching for that. Now, I've been selling online for a while now, recently just got started with Redbubble, and YouTube has helped me so much, so I thought it was time to give back to the community and tell other people about my experiences, starting off with this video, which I think is accessible to anyone. This is my first print-on-demand related video, so I thought I'd explain to you what POD or print-on-demand actually is, so you can understand that, it's not a scam, So, I made my Redbubble account on the 30th of June this year, which is around 3 weeks ago. It's a print-on-demand service, which is exactly as it sounds, so it allows you to sell products that don't exist yet, basically. There's no startup cost at all. You can make money for free, no risk, no advertisements needed, unless you're doing the whole social media or Facebook ads things, but, okay, that's a whole other story. But with sites like Redbubble, all your trading is your time, because all you have to do is create designs that people will buy. So how it works is someone puts a self-created design on a product, as an image file, usually on apparel like shirts and hoodies, then list these items for sale on the website. And some sites offer a lot more products, like notebooks, bags. I know Redbubble offers 70 plus products. And after creating, uploading and positioning the design on the products, you set a price, which is above the base cost of the fulfillment, and the design now has a listing on that marketplace. So there's two main types of print-on-demand sites. If the print-on-demand site has a market, such as Merch by Amazon or Redbubble, then the design is directly available to be bought by any of the millions of customers that go there every day. If the POD site does not have a market, such as Printful or Printify, then you need to connect the listing to your own store, which you can set up through e-commerce platforms, online shops, basically, like Shopify or Wix, which I've been using those as well. Anyway, the customer visits your site and checks out through there. Then the print-on-demand company receives notification of the sale and fulfills the order. So once the customer checks out, the POD company does all of the rest. You don't even need to worry about fulfillment. You don't even touch the product, really. The print-on-demand company prints, checks, packages, and delivers the product straight to the customer. They take the base cost that the customer paid, and then the rest is yours as profit. So this is a form of dropshipping, which is a business model where someone sells something for higher than the price of buying it, and thus profits from that. But you don't even need to buy anything in print-on-demand. The cut's just taken after the payment's made by the customer. Now, I think this is absolutely golden. It's passive income in the purest form, really, with no upfront costs. It just sounds too good to be true, but it is. It's not a scam, I promise. The downside is that base cost and shipping prices are huge. I know Teespring had $7 or $8 shipping to Europe at one point, which is just insane and killing sales, especially considering Amazon Prime and all that. But you know how it is these days. So it's a lot more expensive compared to your typical retail store, but the company does everything. And I'd say it's a reasonable price to pay for little effort on your part. If you want to learn a bit more about how print-on-demand works, there will be videos in the description below. And how much I made in my first 3 weeks. So I have 2 accounts right now on Redbubble. You are allowed to make more than one account. I think that's a good strategy for building an audience. I'm not going to be showing you my designs, unfortunately, because I don't want my niches to get oversaturated. The point of this video is to help you guys as much as possible without creating too much competition for myself at this sort of early stage. And also there's been cases of people just generally trolling and reporting accounts for no reason, like YouTubers' accounts. So be careful if you're going to share your designs and accounts. But I will be showing you all the resources that I use, so that can hopefully help you guys a lot. Before I show you how much I made, I just want to say, please don't compare your earnings to anyone else, because a lot of it, especially your very first sales, are just down to luck. You can research strategies all day, but people buy random stuff at random times in general. Like someone bought a clock with a lemon on it that I made, and I'm like, why would you buy that? So, you can never really predict the market down to a few sales, if that makes sense. But as long as you keep uploading and use the resources that I'll get to later, you will make that first sale eventually. Designs just take months to sell, and that's just how it is. I remember Redbubble put out a statement saying that the average consistent seller takes around 3 months to get the first sale. So you need to be persistent, and that's what is going to get you steady sales in the end. So, you know, I can't tell you how long it's going to take to see your first sale, or how much you have to upload to see consistent sales, but you won't know if you don't try and just stick with it. So just wanted to put that out there. Now on to what you guys came here for. Okay, so on my first account, which has around 100 designs, I've sold £29, 22 pence so far, which is around 37 US dollars. And I just scroll a bit so you know it's real. So yeah, that's how much I've made, and you can see that it's a very small number compared to the revenue, but I'll take that, and they do everything else. And yeah, it took me about 9 or 10 days to get that first sale, which is this one. I sold a sticker, and then I bumped up my price margins on the stickers so I could get a lot more money for the stickers. So I got 13 sales so far on this account. Now on my smaller account, which I've only got 10 designs uploaded, whereas on the other one I have around 100, but this one's doing pretty well. It's in one niche only, and as you can see, I've sold £15.34, which is around $19. So in total, that's £44.56 or $56 in 3 weeks and 2 days. So not too bad, I reckon. Now, considering most active sellers took around 3 months to make their first sale, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with that. In terms of getting these sales fast, I would say is literally just 3 things. Search engine optimization, so using the relevant tags in your titles and descriptions as well. Number 2, creating quality designs using design tools like Canva and Photopea. There's a lot of things that I use as well, but these are the main ones which are both free. And number 3, researching the trends and seeing what the market wants to buy, so creating the supply for the demand, really. Obviously, you also want to keep up to date with their changing policies, new products, and just general strategies, which is where YouTube comes in, and obviously reading their website. So yeah, this is a summary of the strategies that I use to get my very first sales. I think these are just good print-on-demand strategies in general, not specific to Redbubble. And I could talk to you all day about how exactly I do these things and tell you, you know, every little detail. But the way I even learned all of this in the first place was through YouTube and the amazing content that other YouTubers have created about print-on-demand. So I don't really need to repeat what other people have already said. I'd say nowadays almost every print-on-demand related video is worth watching. But I made a playlist for you lucky guys. The videos that I think are absolutely essential for Redbubble, and stuff in these videos allowed me to make my first sales. I know I definitely would not have made as much as I have right now without these videos. My favourite channel right now is The Money Game, where Phil talks about some really big brain strategies, and his keyword strategy directly helped me get my very first sale. So, you know, I was so excited after I made my first sale. I think you might find one of my comments on his videos, if you look hard enough, being like, oh my god, I just got my first sale. But yeah, absolutely 100% recommend his channel. You know, getting your first sale, that's a good feeling, you know, and this keyword strategy is going to help you do that. Ryan Hogue also does great passive income videos. I know he's a web developer, so I trust him with the SEO stuff. And Lisa Irby has been in print on demand for a really long time, so she definitely knows what she's talking about. So who else is there? Alexandra Strambu sold around 20k in 3 years with only 88 designs, so it's a massive conversion. She definitely has some really good advice, and I thought it was so kind of her to share her account. But bear in mind, she was a featured seller, so she was on the front page and getting a lot more exposure than the average user. There's a lot more videos in there too, all extremely helpful and genuine, so please go and support these people. The playlist that I've made is essentially all the videos that have got me to where I am. It's basically like a free mini course, really, so sit back, grab a snack, and watch through it, and you'll basically know everything I know about this platform. Again, that's not guaranteed for sales, so please don't get annoyed at any of them or me if you don't see sales. This is just what worked for us, and as I said, if you don't try, you'll never know, so just make an account, start uploading, and be persistent. For me, it wasn't really that hard because I find this kind of stuff so fun. Like, it's absolutely addictive now. I upload every day. E-commerce for me has always been like a real-life video game, so I guess it might be helpful to think of it like that and just not get too stressed about it, basically. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I know the playlist will be so helpful for you guys, and if you have any specific questions, comment down below. I'll try and answer as many as I can. Let me know what videos have helped you, and yeah, get hustling.